I'm Mike Benton for ThunderVision, and the Thunder roster has certainly seen its change over the last few months, and with change comes evolution. One man trying to evolve his game in his second season joins us now, and defenseman Dan Ringwald with the Thunder after coming off a training camp stint with Oklahoma City. And Dan, what would you say is the biggest change now with your game at this point of the season compared to last season?
I think the biggest change is my attitude. I think I'm coming in with a little more confidence this season, a fresher start. Last season, was kind of a rude introduction to pro hockey for me, and it took me a little bit of a while for me to mentally bounce back and approach the game in a proper way. And this year I'm excited. Like you said, it's a lot of new faces and a lot of opportunity to improve and try to get to that next level and help this team win.
What would you say is the biggest challenge in handling that mental aspect? Is it more of the length of games during the season, or is it more of the pace of play that players seem to try to adapt themselves to when they go up one more level?
I think I think it's the length of season has a big thing to do with it. I mean, it's a mental battle with yourself. When you play a long season, 70-plus games, there's going to be times when you play bad, and you need to have a short memory and be able to get over that and be able to regroup and find your confidence again. And there's going to be times when you're playing great, and you have to keep your mind level and not get an ego where you think you're too good for the level. So I think at every game and every practice, you got to approach it with a positive attitude, with some confidence, but also knowing that I'm here to get better, and so is everyone else, and they're trying to take my spot.
What do you know about this Matt Thomas-led team this season and its approach as compared to last season?
Well, Matt gave us a good reminder yesterday, especially for the guys coming back, there's no entitlement, and, we didn't succeed last year. Our goal was to win the Kelly Cup, and we didn't, so that means that we have to look inward and say, what can I do better, and how can I improve, and how can I help this team win? So all of us are trying to get better individually, and with his guidance, he's there to push us and give us those tactical and strategic guidance to help us get there.
You certainly had the privilege of spending time in the AHL with Oklahoma City in training camp just a few weeks ago, and with that comes a chance to rub elbows and shoulders with elite NHL and AHL leadership and spend time with players who have had a chance to play at that level. What did you pick up out there?
A lot of it comes down to the same thing I just mentioned, just the mental approach, and they're just consummate professionals. They approach the game always on time, always taking care of their bodies, and that's the stuff I take away from it. It is a big jump, but it's an attainable jump, and if we work on the little things here, then guys can get to that next level.
Coming out of RIT, you had a chance to play with a guy in Chris Tanev, who got his shot with the Vancouver Canucks and was a big contributor last year in their Stanley Cup playoff run. Seeing his success and how far he shot up so quickly, is that a bit inspiring here for you and your chances this season?
Absolutely. I mean, I think it's inspiring for a lot of guys, especially coming from smaller college programs, maybe even guys who played in Division III. Your career is never over, and you always have a chance to bounce back. I mean, we have a couple guys this year with Stockton who didn't play last season, but if the will is there and you're willing to put in the effort, then you can get to that next level.
Dan, well spoken again. Thank you for your time.
Thanks, guys.
Defenseman Dan Ringwald joining us, and the Thunder carry on here for 2011 and 12 training camp. They open the preseason this Friday against the Bakersfield Condors here at Stockton Arena. I'm Mike Benton for ThunderVision.